हे गाइस, वेलकम टू आवर चैनल होम्योपैथिक साइंस। कैसे हैं आप सब लोग? आज हम अपना लेक्चर कंटिन्यू करने जा रहे हैं, तो आज की वीडियो को स्टार्ट करते हैं।
Dear medicals, today is the third lecture which I had given already to homeopathic science. So we will proceed further in this way. What the founder, the researcher of homeopathic said in. Now we will proceed further, and in this my third lecture, I will like to say that what Dr. Samuel Hahnemann, the founder, the researcher of homeopathy, had said in his own words. Dr. Samuel Hahnemann said, "Similia similibus curenta." I repeat it again because these are Latin words and some of us do not understand on first instance. So he said, "Similia similibus curenta." It means similar is cured by similar. Here we are discussing cure, not the acute diseases or temporative or palliative treatments. So we are concentrating on cure, what the master said. So Dr. Samuel Hahnemann said, "I treat, thy cure." It means he was a strong believer of God. Because he has used thy cure. Never said I cure. He said I treat, but thy cure. It means he was a strong believer of God, and he used to believe in this omnipresent God, and after that he got knowledge from the God, and the knowledge he got from he did not kept concealed or kept it secret, as I told in my last lecture, that he had never kept anything which he researched on homeopathic and treated and the principles. And at any stage, he disclosed it for the human being. He never said that I cure. He said only thy cure. Thy means God. So it shows that he was strongly God believer. And today we know that actually he had a God power in himself, and then only after pure heart he came to the conclusion of introduction of this pathy for the human being finally. So we will proceed further today of his masterly experience on all these principles, their way of treating. But he must know that he was a very poor man. He used to go with his mother to jungle, cut the woods and brought it in this town, and he sold the woods to the people, and then he continued his studies, and after completing his studies he became a doctor in true sense. A doctor in true sense. I repeat it again, and you must know that when we call ourselves homeopathic doctors, we must be in true sense. And our principal and only aim to give relief to the patient and treat and give cure to the patients, irrespective of whether they are economically strong or not strong. consideration is in mind that the patient must give me lakhs of rupees or crores of rupees. But he said, as I previously said, he might have earned a lot of crores of rupees by keeping this part secret. But he did not so. And so we are today, if we call ourselves homeopathic practitioners, we should not think that we have to take lot of rupees, crores of rupees. Because he denied, we should also deny. But as you know, this time has advanced. That time medicines were very nominal cost. These days, several modern companies are introduced all over the world, and they produce medicines which we homeopathic doctors use. So that for that to meet that cost, to meet our expenses in limitations, we are charging whatever decision you take, I take, or any other physician takes. In this my lectures and in future lectures also, my daughter-in-law sitting before me and helped me by asking several questions on homeopathy. If you don't mind, please, I would like to say a few of her questions and my reply to her.
Now you please tell me about few of the cases which you have handled and cured with the chronic diseases.
Right question. These questions must be asked and may be asked from anyone. We doctors can ask to one another, what is your experience? So in this context, when Mrs. Kavita asked these questions, as my daughter-in-law asked me my experience and how many cases or a few cases I have treated which were purely chronic in nature. So I will say it is very difficult to remember all the 40-45 years back history. This case was cured in this way and that case was cured in that way. So it is very difficult because it is very long way. But on the whole, during the last few years, I have treated several cases of asthma. For example, using allopathic doctors and several other pathy professionals say this is not possible to treat. Because asthma comes from generation to generation, mother to father, father to son, and so on. But in homeopathic science, when we say, and Dr. Selman has said, that he had cured, so we must say we have cured. And actually, in true sense, if I can't give you at this moment the details and particulars of those patients, but I clearly say, honestly say, as I am saying, as I am wearing white shirt and pant, I should speak from the core of my heart, everything in true sense. So in true sense, I will say, I have cured several asthmatic patients which are told that their long-lasting treatment is not with us. They were rejected from other pathies and we have accepted. So this rejection of the other pathies shows that they are not complete. In acceptance, these cases shows that we are complete, and homeopathic science is a complete system of medicine. As I said, asthma. We must know that asthma, a patient comes with the complaint that he is asthmatic throughout the year. The other patient says his asthma attack comes after change of season. That is from summer to winter, and from winter to rainy season, and from rainy season to again coming to the winter season. So after every change of season, he gets this problem. We have no medicine. We know it very clearly. We have no medicine for all these different cases. We have medicines for first stage when the patient is throughout the year suffering. The second stage, on seasonal changes, the medicine is different. The same medicine will never work. For example, when asthma comes in rainy season, there is Dulcamara homeopathic medicine. Dulcamara homeopathic medicine, which is very, very effective to those whose asthma attacks come in rainy season. Now, if the same asthma case says that his problem comes in January, then it is winter season. When there is dryness, then we have Bryonia in our stock. Bryonia in our stock, the medicine which is called Bryonia is also Dryonia. So it means that Bryonia medicine is for those patients whose complaint is in winter season, and dryness of the season gives him problem. So then we have to give Bryonia and not the Dulcamara, as I said earlier. They, on every change of season, their medicines are different. It is up to you, up to the attending physician, homeopathic physician, that which medicine is now will be more effective. Okay, doctors, this is very gone night, and we will take up our next lecture tomorrow or day after tomorrow when it is suitable to be. Thank you very much.